In modern life, we often have to face people who do not respect us. They may be coworkers who constantly ignore your opinions, friends or family members who frequently criticize you, or simply neighbors and partners you are required to interact with. Every word and every gesture from them seems intentionally designed to irritate you, testing your patience and your sense of worth. In those moments, you may feel your energy drained, your mind unsettled, and your self-respect challenged. You may ask yourself whether there is a way to stay calm, maintain your value, and avoid letting anyone manipulate your emotions. Modern Stoicism, also known as contemporary Stoicism, offers principles that help build inner strength and emotional control. Stoicism teaches that you cannot change other people, but you can fully control how you respond. Calmness does not come from forcing others to change. It comes from standing firm in this chaotic world and refusing to let others decide your worth and emotions. When you can control yourself, you turn every act of disrespect into an opportunity to strengthen your patience, discipline, and inner power. In today's video, we will explore 8 important principles for dealing with people who do not respect you, based on Stoic philosophy. Each principle not only protects you, but also elevates your credibility, self-respect, and inner peace. You will learn how to set boundaries, choose silence when needed, step back at the right moment, surround yourself with supportive people, and most importantly, cultivate self-respect from within. Imagine walking through an environment filled with pressure and challenges, surrounded by people trying to make you lose your composure. If you are not prepared, your energy and confidence will fade quickly. But if you know how to apply Stoic principles, you will stand firm like a solid fortress, calm and untouchable. Prepare your mind to face challenges and understand that real power lies in how you respond. Let us begin this journey of learning how to live as someone whose inner peace cannot be violated and turning every act of disrespect into a chance to build inner strength. Let us begin. The first principle is setting clear boundaries, an essential foundation for protecting your self-respect and calmness in relationships. When dealing with people who do not respect you, if you fail to define your boundaries, they will continue to cross them, and you will gradually lose control of your emotions. Stoicism reminds us that you cannot decide how others behave, but you can absolutely decide what you accept and what you do not accept. Boundaries not only protect you from negative influences, but also strengthen your inner authority and dignity. Setting boundaries does not mean arguing or reacting emotionally. It is a deliberate action to affirm your inner power. When someone repeatedly interrupts you, criticizes you, or ignores your opinion, pausing, taking a deep breath, and calmly but firmly stating that you need to be heard is an effective approach. This not only protects your calmness, but also shows that you do not accept disrespectful behavior. Imagine placing an invisible wall around yourself. Disrespectful actions can only reach you if you allow them to. When you firmly maintain your boundaries, others will have to respect you, not out of fear, but because they recognize how seriously you protect yourself. Each boundary is a reminder of your inner power and self-respect. Stoicism emphasizes that every action is an opportunity to express dignity and self-control. Each time you assert your boundaries, you strengthen your authority over your mental space, protecting your calmness and energy. This also helps you build confidence because you know you can stay steady in the face of any disrespect. Practice this principle by identifying situations that make you lose your calm and deciding in advance how you will respond. You can prepare a short statement to protect your boundaries or set limits on time, distance, and interaction. When applied consistently, setting boundaries becomes a natural reflex that helps you avoid unnecessary stress and preserve your energy for what truly matters. Each time you stand firm with your boundaries, you not only protect your calmness, but also affirm that your value and strength come from within. This is the first and most important step to living according to Stoicism, where you become the true master of your mind and no one can disturb the calmness and dignity inside you. The second principle is refusing to engage in power struggles. When facing people who do not respect you, you will notice that they often try to provoke you, test your patience, and influence your emotions. If you react immediately with anger or arguments, you are giving them control, allowing them to dictate your mood and energy. Stoicism emphasizes that you cannot control others' behavior, but you can always control your own response. Disrespectful people often use provocative actions to test your boundaries and see whether you are easy to manipulate. When you engage in power struggles, you not only waste energy, but also risk losing your calmness, credibility, and dignity. Instead, staying silent, staying steady, and choosing a thoughtful response helps you maintain your inner power and self-respect. Imagine a familiar situation at work. A coworker repeatedly interrupts you, criticizes you, or devalues your idea. Your natural reaction may be to respond immediately and argue to defend your point. But if you pause, take a deep breath, and calmly say, "I understand your perspective, but this is mine," you protect your calmness while removing their ability to provoke you. Silence at the right moment combined with a rational response makes others realize that you are not easily affected. Stoicism emphasizes that true strength lies in your ability to manage yourself. When you refuse to take part in pointless power struggles, you strengthen your self-control, protect your calmness, and show others that you cannot be manipulated. This also helps you focus on what truly matters instead of being swept into meaningless arguments. Practice this principle by observing situations in which you are easily provoked and training yourself to respond with composure. Remind yourself that not every conflict is worth engaging in. Each time you choose not to react emotionally and instead stay rational, you reinforce your control over your life and protect your inner strength. When you master yourself in difficult situations, you move closer to a state in which no one can disturb the calmness within you. The third principle is limiting contact with people who do not respect you. Even when you have set boundaries, stayed rational, and avoided power struggles, there will still be individuals who try to disrupt your calmness and drain your mental energy. Stoicism reminds us that you cannot control how others behave, but you can absolutely control the amount of energy, time, and attention you give them. Knowing how to manage your exposure is an important step in protecting your mind, your self-respect, and your inner strength. Limiting contact does not mean becoming indifferent or avoiding people entirely. It is a deliberate action to protect your calmness and mental energy. Imagine standing in a pressured environment surrounded by people who constantly criticize you, interrupt you, or ignore your ideas. If you allow them to dominate every moment, your energy and confidence will quickly wear down. However, if you choose to reduce contact and focus on people who bring positive energy, you will remain steady, calm, and in control. Practice this principle by observing the relationships around you. Identify the people who consistently diminish your value and drain your energy and spirit. When these individuals appear, create reasonable distance, reduce the frequency of interactions, or engage only when truly necessary. This allows you to focus on relationships and environments that deserve your energy while protecting your mind from unnecessary stress. Stoicism emphasizes that mental energy is a valuable resource. Every moment you waste on people who do not respect you is a moment you cannot use to grow or build healthy relationships. When you consciously apply the practice of limiting contact, you create a safe zone in your mind, maintaining calmness, self-respect, and credibility while preparing the inner strength needed to face other challenges without being shaken. Remember that limiting contact is not an act of avoidance or cutting ties completely. It is a wise and intentional choice to protect yourself. You can maintain professional communication with coworkers or continue attending family events, but you know when to keep mental distance, when to remain silent, and when to step back. Each of these choices strengthens your inner power and preserves your dignity. When you practice this principle consistently, you not only protect your energy and calmness, but also learn to recognize which relationships are worth investing in and which ones only drain you. This is one of the most important strategies for living according to Stoicism, helping you become someone whose inner peace cannot be easily disturbed no matter how much pressure or disrespect exists around you. The fourth principle is responding with silence when necessary. In many situations, silence is the strongest response you can give to people who do not respect you. Not every rude word or disrespectful action deserves a reaction. People who lack respect often try to provoke you, create conflict, or test your boundaries. If you react immediately with anger or arguments, you are giving them control over your mind and emotions, and you become easily swept up in the negative waves they create. Stoicism emphasizes that true strength lies in your ability to manage yourself, and choosing silence at the right moment is a deliberate act to protect your dignity, calmness, and inner power. Imagine a familiar situation. A coworker repeatedly interrupts you during a meeting, mocks you, or dismisses your ideas. Your natural reaction is to respond to prove yourself, but this only pulls you into a pointless cycle of arguments. If you pause, take a deep breath, and remain silent, you protect your calmness while taking away their tool for provocation. Silence creates a space where rational thinking becomes dominant and emotions no longer dictate your actions. You stay in control of yourself instead of being swept up by the storm around you. Stoicism emphasizes that silence is also a way to establish an invisible mental boundary. It sends the message that you are not easily manipulated and that you do not give power to someone else's negative behavior. Silence acts like a mirror, forcing the other person to reflect on their own actions without the need for conflict. In many situations, intelligent silence is even stronger than any argument because it keeps you in a position of control, calmness, and inner authority while protecting your mental energy. Practice this principle by recognizing situations in which you are easily provoked. Instead of reacting immediately, allow a moment to pass, take a deep breath, and observe your emotions. You may give a brief response if necessary, but keep your tone calm and avoid letting emotions dictate your actions. Every time you use silence at the right moment, you protect your inner power, maintain your calmness, and strengthen your self-control. Silence is not ignoring or avoiding responsibility. It is a way to choose when and how to respond so that you remain in control and preserve your dignity. When practiced consistently, silence becomes a powerful tool that helps you handle disrespect, protect your mind, and maintain your credibility. Those who understand Stoicism know that this makes you a steady individual who is not easily disturbed and who can focus on what truly matters in life. The fifth principle is not assuming you are being insulted. In many situations, when someone speaks or behaves disrespectfully, our first reaction is often anger, sadness, or hurt. Stoicism emphasizes that the true pain does not come from someone else's behavior, but from the way we judge and interpret that behavior in our mind. When you learn to separate your response from someone else's actions, you are no longer easily shaken, upset, or stripped of your self-respect. Imagine a familiar situation. A coworker mocks your idea during a meeting, or a friend harshly criticizes your decision. Your natural reaction might be to respond immediately or feel deeply offended. But if you recognize that their words or actions simply reflect their attitude, insecurities, and personal limitations, you will feel lighter. Stoicism teaches that other people's behavior reflects who they are, not who you are. When you understand this, you stop personalizing disrespectful actions and your mind becomes steadier. Practice this principle by asking yourself each time you feel offended, does this behavior truly diminish my value, or is it simply an expression of their issues? When you recognize that it is their issue, you free yourself from unnecessary frustration and hurt. This is how you maintain calmness, focus on what you can control, and preserve your mental energy for what truly matters. Stoicism emphasizes that self-respect begins within you. When you know your value and refuse to let other people's actions dictate your emotions, you strengthen your inner power. Each time you apply this principle, you learn to turn negative words or actions into opportunities to train patience, calmness, and dignity. You do not have to respond to every rude behavior, but you always know how to maintain your composure and self-control. Imagine each insulting word as strong winds outside. You can stand in the middle of the storm without allowing them to knock you down. By refusing to consider yourself offended, you maintain control and show that your value is not defined by others. This is an important step in protecting your mind, strengthening your self-respect, and maintaining inner calm in every situation. When you apply this principle consistently, you become someone who cannot be easily manipulated emotionally or judged by others. This self-respect and calmness become your strongest shield, protecting you from all forms of disrespect while strengthening your inner resilience and dignity in the true spirit of Stoicism. The sixth principle is walking away when necessary. In life, even if you have set boundaries, stayed rational, chosen silence wisely, and refused to personalize disrespectful behavior, there will still be people who continue trying to disturb your peace and undermine your value. When this happens, trying to change the situation will only exhaust and hurt you. Stoicism teaches that not every battle is worth fighting, and knowing when to walk away is a sign of true inner strength and self-respect. Imagine a workplace environment where a coworker constantly dismisses your ideas, interrupts you, criticizes you, or ignores your contributions. Even though you have tried explaining, staying calm, and setting boundaries, they do not change. Continuing to fight in this situation only drains your energy and spirit. Walking away is not giving up. It is a wise choice to protect yourself, preserve your calmness, and safeguard your dignity. Stepping back is also a declaration of inner power. It shows others that you know your worth and do not allow them to dictate your emotions. Walking away may be temporary or permanent. It may mean refusing to join meaningless conversations, reducing contact, or choosing to leave a toxic environment entirely. Every act of stepping back is a statement of self-respect and mental control. Practice this principle by observing situations that drain your energy without bringing value. Ask yourself, does staying here help me grow, or does it only exhaust me? If the answer is no, walk away. When you know how to leave at the right moment, you protect your calmness and strengthen your mental resilience. Learning to prioritize yourself and focus on people and situations worthy of your energy. Walking away at the right time is a major step in living according to Stoicism. It helps you remain steady, calm, and internally powerful in every relationship, showing others that you cannot be manipulated or shaken easily. When you apply this principle, you protect yourself and affirm that your respect and value come from within, not from others. The seventh principle is surrounding yourself with supportive people. When dealing with disrespectful individuals, this becomes extremely important. No matter how strong you are, your energy and confidence have limits. Stoicism reminds us that one of the most effective ways to stay calm is choosing companions who bring encouragement, respect, and support. Imagine standing in a chaotic and pressured environment. If you are surrounded by disrespectful people, you will be pulled into their negative energy and slowly lose your composure. In contrast, if you choose to stay close to positive individuals, those who uplift you and recognize your value, you will feel more grounded. These relationships not only help maintain your spirit, but also strengthen your ability to keep boundaries, sustain your self-respect, and grow your inner resilience. Practice this principle by observing and choosing your environment wisely. Spend time with people who truly respect and support you, and limit contact with those who consistently drain your energy and undermine your confidence. This is not isolation. It is protecting your mental energy and your ability to control your life. Stoicism emphasizes that we become similar to the people we spend the most time with. If you surround yourself with supportive and inspiring individuals, you naturally strengthen your ability to remain steady in the face of disrespect. The people around you reflect your value and help you see yourself clearly, teaching you how to protect and maintain inner calm. When you apply this principle, you not only preserve your energy and self-respect, but also build a strong support network that empowers you to grow and face challenges without being shaken. This is an important step in living according to Stoicism and becoming someone whose inner calm cannot be easily disturbed. The final principle in this set of 8 ways to deal with people who do not respect you is that respect begins from within. Before expecting others to respect you, you must learn to respect yourself. Stoicism emphasizes that true value and true power lie in the way you see and treat yourself. When you maintain solid self-respect, you are no longer easily affected by disrespectful words or actions from the outside world. Self-respect is the foundation for setting boundaries. Knowing when to stay silent, knowing when to walk away, and knowing how to choose positive relationships. If you do not respect yourself, all the previous principles lose their strength. Stoicism reminds us that the way you treat yourself is the first indicator that teaches others how to treat you. If you maintain your integrity, value, and inner calm, anyone who disrespects you will have no power to manipulate or diminish you. Imagine yourself as a strong fortress. Others may throw insults or disrespectful attitudes, but if you have a solid foundation within, they cannot break your stillness or your dignity. Self-respect also means recognizing your value and refusing to allow anyone to reduce it. Every decision that protects your well-being, every boundary you set, and every time you walk away at the right moment are expressions of respecting yourself. Practice this principle by asking yourself each day, am I preserving my value? Am I allowing others to influence my emotions and actions? When you recognize negative influences, remind yourself that calmness and self-respect are inner powers that do not depend on others. Stoicism teaches that when you respect yourself, you set the standard for how others treat you. Every interaction becomes an opportunity to reinforce your dignity, credibility, and inner power. This is the highest principle and completes the journey of dealing with disrespectful people. Every action, decision, and reaction you take comes from self-respect, and this self-respect makes you someone who cannot be easily shaken. When you look back at the 8 principles you have just explored, you will see that true strength does not lie in changing others, but in managing yourself. Stoicism emphasizes that you cannot control others' behavior, but you can completely control your own reactions. Every time you set boundaries, stay silent, walk away at the right moment, surround yourself with supportive people, or respect yourself, you strengthen your inner power and uphold your dignity. Calmness and self-respect do not come from the outside. They come from within you. When you train and protect them, you are no longer easily manipulated or disturbed by disrespectful words or actions. Stoicism reminds us that anyone can express negativity, but your reaction determines your value and inner authority. When you respect yourself and know how to stay steady, you send a clear message. You are not someone who can be easily influenced, and no one has the right to dictate your emotions. If this video brings you clarity, inner strength, or a sense of calmness, leave a small sign so I know you are walking this journey with me. Press like so this message can reach others who need to learn how to protect their value and inner peace. Press subscribe to continue learning Stoic lessons that help you live steady, self-controlled, and calm in every situation. And before you go, leave a simple sentence as a commitment to yourself. I respect myself. By writing that, you affirm that your respect and calmness are entirely in your hands, not dependent on others. You become the true master of your mind and your life, holding control and protecting your inner peace. This is the final step in completing the journey of dealing with disrespectful people, turning every interaction into an opportunity to strengthen your self-control, dignity, and inner power.